The Funderburg House Mansion, 113-year-old, 8,000 square feet, built in 1906 by Belvedere native Catherine Rhinehart, daughter of Civil War General Allen C. Fuller.
So the house was built in 1906 by a woman named Catherine Rhinehart. She built the home for her and just her 2 children. They were not too young at the time, so she had a 11-ish-year-old son and then a 13-year-old daughter. So here we are in the entryway. This is the main entrance, and this room here is the, on the plans it's referred to as the reception room or reception hall. So if you greeted a visitor, you would be ushered in here to wait for the head of the household. Through here is the living room. We do have some photos in this room of some of the people that lived here. So I had mentioned that Catherine Rhinehart built the house in 1906, and then during the Depression, actually in 1934, it was purchased by the Funderburg family. So we're actually only the 3rd people to own the house. I didn't mention that Catherine Rhinehart's father was a Civil War general, and he was also involved with banking and property, farmland ownership, and lots of property investment. That's a picture of him over there. His name was General Fuller, Alan Curtis Fuller. He was born in 1822, and that's how Catherine had acquired the fortune that it took to build this house. He passed away and left her all of his money. Catherine actually had 4 other siblings, but they lived through, decades of tuberculosis. So she was the only surviving child of all of General Fuller's 5 children. So he lost 4 children and 2 wives. So all that they had left was Catherine. And then this is the library. It's always been a library. We inherited this book collection from the Funderburg family, and there's actually a few books in here that date back to the Fuller Rhinehart era. This is the formal dining room. I know this room was used quite a lot by most likely both families that owned the house. We always like to keep it staged for kind of an elaborate party or a fancy dinner. Again, it's all original. Everything is. Much of the items in the house were either the Funderburgs or Catherine Rhinehart families.
I don't know. Was it the dining room? From the dining room into the main entryway? Yeah, it's like a white shadow went through really, really quickly.
This is the daughter's bedroom. So it's been a couple of different generations of daughters.
When we were here, it felt like congestion in my chest, and that's what Sam was talking about too. It felt like it was really heavy, and even just walking through, it seemed like the layout was different. Like there was, I don't know, maybe there was other stuff or something in there. It just felt really different, but it feels really light and happy, which it wasn't unhappy before, but it was definitely more weighty and heavier feeling, like an illness or something. But this time it felt really nice.
The only thing that we've changed is we added curtains. That's the only thing that's changed in there. But I do know that we have references to a sick room in the house. I don't know where it was.
Yeah.
But there were several deaths here over the years, and
I'm willing to bet that was it. I'm willing to bet, because the first time we went in there, that's what it felt like to me. Like, oh, this is the room. Because a lot of the old houses had one room that was kind of dedicated to that, and that's what it felt like to me. But this time it feels really light, and You know, so maybe it was just like that moment in time that somebody had been ill and we just kind of walked in on it.
So this is the master bedroom. Originally it was Catherine Rhineharts' bedroom. She again built the house in 1906 and lived here until her death in 1927. And presumably she passed away in this room. I think she probably did, but I don't know 100% for sure. And then again, going back into the 30s, this would have been Hugh and Alice's bedroom. And this room I love. This was the son's room, so that would make it Frank Rhinehart's room originally. We have a photo of him there. He was a World War I veteran, Catherine's son, and he was a very creative theater person, so he actually built the Apollo Theater in town here.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, he died pretty young. He was only 38, but this was always his room. And then, Funderburg generation, I believe this was just the study, right? That's what I've always been told, that this was kind of an office study kind of room for the boys, which were Bob and Jack. And then this was their bathroom and this was their bedroom, which we still have it set up exactly how when we got the house. This is all their stuff, their furniture, their bedspreads, everything is essentially how they left it, or how whoever left it.
Yeah, Sam got really emotional in the closet. That, I don't even know how to describe that. That was like, I wouldn't say trapped, but it was like a memory, I think.
Yeah, I don't think he's actively
There.
trapped there.
Yeah.
It was just like on a repeat.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't know, you went in there and it was just kind of like, I don't want to be in here, I don't want to be in here, you know, please don't leave me in here. It was like a timeout kind of a thing, but it was like, I don't know, I didn't like it. And then you went in there and it was really emotional. We'll have to check that out tonight.
Yeah.
Put the bear in there.
Lifetime housekeeper, third grandma to the kids, beloved housekeeper, servant, I guess you could call her. Zora lived in this room for a long, long time. Probably from the 30s until the 80s. So that's her room. You can go in there if you want to. This room is, on the plans, it's described as an assembly room. And I have always assumed that it was an informal entertainment room. When Catherine died, I was able to find all of her will, probate records, transcriptions of different like court proceedings that she went through, and upon her death they described every item in every room, which is awesome because now we know exactly how she had the house set up. But in this room she had a Victrola and a Wurlitzer or some other kind of music, so I think this was kind of a fun music ballroom, like a mini ballroom, and the mural on the wall is original, but it's been restored. This little bump out, I still don't have 100% answer for what it actually is. It's not in the plans, so it was an afterthought by the builders. I assumed it was maybe for a little 3-piece string quartet or trio or something.
Yeah.
For your fancy parties. And then this room is the Funderburgs traveled the world, and Alice, Mrs. Funderburg, she had this room set up with her slides and her photo albums and things, and she would do like travel logs. So we call this the movie room or the travel room, because I get the feeling that this was one of her favorite rooms.
I love the decor.
Yeah, it's Alice, it's all Alice. This is unaltered. Like her little projector and her furniture and her curtains, it's all exactly how she left it.
So I wanted to do a quick walkthrough with the SLS. I had a Funderburg descendant with us, When we walked into the boys' room, this is what we caught. And this was the boys' room, right? Right there. On top of the bed. It was like he was laying down.
Jack passed away in 1944. Bob passed away.
Just had him again. I'm sitting up on the bed. Is this the little boy that Sarah and Samantha felt the other day? About was it a couple months ago?
That, I don't even know how to describe that. That was like, I wouldn't say trapped, but it was like a memory, I think.
Yeah, I don't think he's actively
There,
trapped there.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was just like on a repeat.
Yeah, for sure.
You're just sitting on the bed chilling. Then you raise your arm up, wave hi to us, please. Maybe you're just wondering why we're here. Can you stand up? No. So this is like, it's around the corner of the bed. So it's as if they're just sitting right at the edge, at the corner of the bed. So I don't know. See, I moved away, it went away, and I go back. Now I'm not getting it again.
This one never picked them up.
Well, we'll be back later.
With my mom, and oh my gosh, yeah, it's so
I'm
cute.
gonna
So cute.
sync them real quick. Okay. Okay, if you're up here, over here on this table, you may not know what it is, but if you get close to it, the metal rod, just like that, it lights up and makes that noise for us.
And in case we didn't introduce ourselves, I'm Sarah, this is Nino, and our friend Samantha is downstairs. And we're here to try to make contact with you tonight. So if you would please indulge us. We've got a lot of devices that, like Nino said, if you just walk up to the box, it's got a tall antenna. You get near it and it will light up. We have other devices that will capture your voice if you speak into it. We're very excited to meet you.
Yes. And later on, I'll have some devices that will help us hear you better. Okay.
Just try not to fall down.
To start tonight's investigation off, we went up to the third floor to the mini ballroom to run some ghost tube along with setting up REM pods. And this is what we caught.
To do that, you need to turn on airplane mode.
Awesome.
Thank you. Welcome. Are you joining us?
You can come on in here. There's another one of those on this little table here.
Where was that? Was that in the...
That's in the little projector room, whatever.
Okay.
So when you went back there to set it up, I thought I saw a man in the doorway. There goes again.
Maybe it's that same thing.
So we've got some devices up here that you have obviously discovered. Thank you so much. We've got a ghost box. If you'd like to say something. Excuse me. Thank you. In Nino's hand is a voice recorder.
Amanda.
Amanda.
Putting that down. I'm gonna show everybody where I put that so they can see. It's in the center of the room. That's me.
Do you want to
It's
tell
right
us?
there. Can you walk by that again one more time, please?
Maybe you're too close to the door.
I'll back up for you. Please.
The really cool thing is that no one is in that room.
Exactly.
It's just the three of us up here. For clarification, it's Sarah, Nino, and Sam in the third floor ballroom at the Funderburg House on February 27th. So I know I introduced us, I think on every floor except for the first floor, but I'll just introduce us again. My name is Sarah, this is Samantha, and this is Nino. We are with MidwestGhost Investigators, that is our team, but Miss Anna has asked us to come in and see if we can communicate with you.
We'd like to hear your story.
Yeah, you've got such an amazing house. We would love to hear your story of how you came to design this and build this, and what was your inspiration? Are you happy with the setup in this room, with all the chairs and all the seating?
Crazy. Help me.
What do you need help with? Do you think it's crazy that Anna let us in here for the night? We're not here to judge or anything. We're just here to talk with you. If you have anything to say to Anna, we'd love to pass it on to her.
Has it been a long time since anybody was in here late at night?
Do you have any more recommendations for for how they're doing the renovations here.
They're working on the roof right now. Does that bother you?
Did you like Samantha playing the piano downstairs? If you're somewhere else in the house, can you set off one of the other devices?
That is a car.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna check this.
Okay, weird. I just saw like a white, like ball, like a really
I've been
huge,
seeing it too,
and it was
though.
like shoo, shoo, but it like came from the side here and then kind of swooped down near the stairs and then shot down the stairs.
I've seen it too.
The little ball?
So not like
Yeah.
headlights through the window.
No, it went like and down the stairs.
Yeah, I've seen
But
it
it was
like three.
like a softball?
I've seen it like a couple times.
Huh.
I wonder if it is a car.
I'm just gonna try to see if we pay attention and wonder. Doesn't it seem like kind of difficult though for a car headlight to come through that window? Maybe not.
I mean, being on the third floor, you would think.
You would think so, but you know what? Is it far enough away?
Sorry, my shoes are there.
Okay, we're done with this. Okay, so
Not here to judge or anything.
there's a car. You know
Talk
what?
with you.
2 cars.
If you have anything to say
3
to
cars.
me, I'd love to pass it on to her.
Like you can kind of see
Yep,
the headlights going this way.
I just saw them.
So do you think that's what it is? The headlight going
I
on?
think it's the headlights.
Okay. Alright, so that's debunked. Oh man.
Has it been a long time since anybody was in here late at night?
Need to invest in some investigative furniture like this.
Yeah. This is nice.
This is lovely.
Most of the time we're sitting on the floor.
Wow, those rickety folding chairs that are about to give way any moment.
Yeah. But falls asleep. This is great.
The padding wore out 20 years ago.
Right.
They're working on the roof right now. Does that bother you?
It really does feel like a fortress.
Did you like Samantha playing the piano downstairs?
Can you imagine being alone? Like you were alone in this house?
It's too much empty space for me. I like it's more.
If you were an aging individual and you're the last living person, caretaker,
I mean, I suppose if it's the house you grew up in, like, or you've been in for so many years, it wouldn't seem like unnerving or anything. I mean, I even get nervous in my own house. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm there by myself, who knows,
Yeah.
if somebody tries to break in or something. Like,
was Zora the last person to live in the house, or?
no. I don't think I don't think so. I think it was a Funderburg.
So can you imagine, like, you're the last living person, you're in your 80s or whatever, and you're just like, wow, I got a lot of space here. Like, do you climb the stairs every night to go to sleep, or do you...
Set up a bed in the parlor.
Yeah. Do you have a cleaning person?
I think you would have
I would
to.
think you'd have to, yeah. Like, is there a certain time of your life where you essentially went up to this floor for the last time. You know what I mean? And it just became too many stairs to climb, or, you know, when you spent the next however many years, you just didn't utilize the space, you know?
But it sounded like, you know, her favorite room was this one here. So,
Yeah. I mean, maybe she was in really good shape, you know? You walk all those stairs all the time, you know?
Keep going.
Okay, I will.
Annoying.
Oh, thank you. I know, it is. My cough is terrible. I'm also annoying. Was the balcony for an orchestra? Anna thought it was maybe for a string quartet or tritet.
Trio.
Thank you. I'm not a smart man. Was that what it was for? She kind of made it sound like the builders were just like, we got some extra wood. But
It seems very intentional.
it does
to me.
seem very intentional.
I
I
mean,
love the
my-
way she kind of put it though, because she was like, and you came home and there was this.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of Winchester Mystery House,
Yeah.
which I liked. Do you want Anna to bring a Victrola back up here? Oh, yeah, where you started.
Yeah.
Would you like to have music up here again? Can you set the REM pod off in the other room to let us know if you would like music? Right.
Almost feels like, okay, yeah, they're all around.
I hear you.
Wonderful. Are we entertaining you?
Can you let us know you're around us by setting off one of the devices, please?
This device on the table over here, I'll show you again. If you could just walk up close to it, make it do that. Or the one in the, I like to call the projector room.
Haunted.
Okay.
Can you tell us who's haunting here?
So we're only doing this to hear your side of things. We can at least let Anna know if that's okay with you.
Really seems quiet up here.
Mm-hmm. Spencer.
Or bedroom.
The bedroom, yeah.
Oh, bedroom. That was a woman's voice.
Mhm.
Are you in one of the bedrooms? Are you recording?
Yeah. With that camera? And I was in that one.
No, I wasn't sure if you had like a EVP recorder going too.
Oh, no.
What did it say? Hi?
Hello? Can you tell us your name?
My name is Nino. That's Samantha and Sarah. If I remember correctly, that was the daughter's room, the main bedroom, son's room, and the boy's room. Earlier I was in the boys' room, and I think I got you on your bed just sitting there.
I don't know what that is.
It's okay, I was just taking a picture. I was like taking a picture.
That's really weird. There was like something over several channels there. But it was not, like it couldn't come through. Would the Funderburg family or the Rhinehart family like to speak with us, please? This device will allow us to hear your voice. Did we break the protocol? Did we just kind of invite ourselves up to the third floor, but we should have started downstairs in the dining room maybe? What did it say? Should have. Are you upset with us because we didn't know that and we didn't follow that? Should we have started in the receiving room?
Yep,
Yeah, that was like a thud. Was it from the bedroom or upstairs?
Upstairs.
You think it was upstairs?
Yeah.
I heard the thud.
Single no.
Was that another thud?
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it sounded like a couple footsteps.
Yeah.
I got this thing in my ear. I couldn't hear it anymore.
Did it sound like upstairs or downstairs? Upstairs?
Yeah, that one I couldn't really place, to be honest with you. I heard the thud, but I wasn't sure if I thought it was upstairs or if I thought it was downstairs. I kind of almost want to do like an Instagram live.
I would be cautious because she didn't give permission for that.
Yeah, no, I know, but it would be kind of fun to do in the future, like, you know.
If you're upstairs, can you set that device off on the table?
Wow, that was a big thud downstairs. Yep.
That was down, yeah.
That was downstairs. I kind of want to turn this down a little bit.
Did it just happen again?
The thud?
Yeah.
I couldn't hear. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit.
Oh shit. I missed a step.
Nino's trying to join you folks in the afterlife.
No, I'm not. I'll get it.
We've heard a couple of thuds upstairs and a couple of thuds downstairs. Or one big one downstairs.
Yeah. And there went the REM pod again. Downstairs.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, just me?
That's weird.
It was really
You just
weird.
heard it?
Yeah.
Are you sure it was downstairs?
Oh, there it was.
Yeah.
Down. See?
Was it downstairs or upstairs?
Downstairs.
That was those young ears right there. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yep. I'll come over.
I heard come over, yeah.
There's the device right down here.
We went off
Just
the-
like that one.
And they're like, we got this one.
Oh,
That's all you gotta
That was
do.
him, okay.
boy, they found that one quick.
And the same thing in that bedroom over there.
They're really having a good time with that one downstairs. They just went up 2 more times.
If you would like us to go down into the dining room, can you set that device off again? Did that just go off?
Yeah.
I can't hear it with the,
Well, I said if you'd like us to go down there, well, they set it off, so.
Did you?
Thank you.
Thank you. I know.
This device I put right here on the table. You can talk with us through that if you like. Or we can do simple yes or no questions through the device right there.
Sing.
Sing? You don't want me to sing.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Oh man.
What would you like him to sing?
It's coming.
Oh.
It's I don't know that one.
Oh. Was that you that thumped?
No.
Did you hear that?
Yep, they heard it too.
They heard it too.
You're doing a wonderful job using that device.
Yes, you are.
There's the clock again. I just want to point out that we're sitting far enough away that it's not us moving that's setting it off. I mean, if we move our arms,
No.
we're not setting it off. Yeah. So, and we're sitting here still. We're not moving around besides our heads and maybe our shoulders, but we're not setting it off. And, yeah,
Correct.
You're
That's
the one
really
setting it off.
interesting.
Is this one of the Rhineharts? Is this one of the Funderburgs? Is it somebody else?
Is it one of the staff?
In a little while, we're going to do something we call the Estes method. So what it is I have a radio, which is like a music box, except it creates a way for you to talk to us so we can actually hear your voice. So only one of us will hear you, and two of us will be asking questions. And the person listening to the radio or music box cannot hear the questions. Is that okay with you? If that's okay, can you set that device off for us again?
No, I wonder if that was the register.
I was just gonna say that might have been
Yeah,
the
it was-
radiator.
Yeah.
It sounded like, yeah. It's kind of like a parlor game. You speak into the little music box device, and then someone listening reports back what they think they heard. Meanwhile, two other people are asking questions, so we're trying to get you to answer those questions by speaking into the little music box, and the person who's listening reports back what they heard. Are you up for that game? Are you willing to play that game? Do you like games? Are you very serious? Maybe you don't like games.
I mean, if you think about it, nobody living has heard your voice in a very long time. So now's your opportunity. They have a lot of kids here, right?
I don't
Throughout
think.
the years.
Yeah,
I mean,
over the years, I don't think there was like a big family of kids.
Yeah.
Irish Catholic doesn't come to mind. Got like 11 kids. Although they've got the room for 11 kids.
Would you have wanted to have 11 children? You're like, and we're stepping away from the device.
Yeah, you know what? That's mass production. That's a lot. So, I mean, even more evidence that by us sitting here and us just moving and conversing, like, we're still not setting that thing off.
So even knocking on the table doesn't
Doesn't
jiggle it enough.
Speaking of, I wonder if they can do that. Can you knock for us? So if I do the shave and a haircut, can you finish it? You don't know that one?
Can you copy what I do by knocking? Like this? Just, can you do this? You don't have to knock.
Oh,
You can just do that.
yep.
Can you one more time?
I heard that.
Yeah.
You'd like to do a combination? What was your favorite time of year? Was it spring? Summer? Fall? Winter? Thought maybe it set off the REM pod if it heard what it liked. Do you have a favorite holiday? If I name some holidays, will you set off the REM pod? Christmas. Everybody likes Christmas. Come on. Halloween. Thanksgiving. May Day. 4th of July. Flag Day. Oh!
Oh, Flag Day it is.
Well, it was probably celebrated a lot
You think
larger
so?
scale. They used to have parades and
For Flag Day, I don't even know what Flag Day is, besides the obvious. But I don't get it. What is the history behind Flag Day?
you're asking a question. I don't know.
I am asking a historian a question.
Listen,
A master's degree carrying historian
who was focused on a very
Prison.
was not focused on prison. No.
very specific time frame, very specific research. Flag Day was not part of it. My assumption is it's celebrating our nation's flag. but I don't actually know.
Okay, I feel like if you would have said my educated guess, you probably would have sold me. But because you didn't say that, like, I remain dubious that you probably are just winging it.
That is the usual route that I take through life.
Mm-hmm.
Kenneth.
Kenneth?
Kenneth?
Yeah. Is that your name, Kenneth?
Wouldn't it be weird though if they're existing on the other plane, they're setting out the REM pod, they're clearly enjoying that, but also simultaneously they believe that communication is evil and like, oh my,
Oh.
that was a
How old are you?
okay. I'm not going to answer that. It's not polite to ask a lady.
That was on this floor.
It
Yeah.
was on this floor, like in the library. Do you believe that us trying to communicate with you is wicked? Were you very religious?
Did you ever partake in the spiritualist movement in the sense of attending seances?
Do you mean?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
What did you hear?
I don't know if that was like a voice or
Yeah, I thought it came from over here.
I don't know if that was a voice or like
We're trying.
Are you trying to talk?
if you're trying to talk, you're doing an awesome job. Keep trying, please.
Hello, Anna.
Anna?
She said hello, Anna.
All right, everybody, you made it to the end. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I want to say thanks to Anna, the executive director over at the Funderburg Mansion. Yes, that is correct. We just investigated the Funderburg Mansion in Belvedere, Illinois. We're the very first paranormal team to do so. It was an honor. Thank you, Anna. Hopefully we will be coming back soon. So everybody keep your eyes peeled for number 2. We also want to thank our very first MGI Patreon. Because of you and your support, it helps keep us to move forward in the paranormal field. And we appreciate it very much. Thank you. To become an MGI Patreon, click on the link below. You get free stuff every 3 months, bonus content. Again, thank you very much for watching to the very end. Hope to see you soon. Until next time, thanks.